Hello and welcome to Shamrock Rovers Fan TV, and today we have our match preview for Shamrock Rovers against FC Flora Tallinn in the Europa Conference League playoff second leg. It was a 4-2 to Flora in the first leg. We didn't play too well. It wasn't that we played shocking. We didn't play to our best, and you could see that with the score. I wouldn't blame any players. I wouldn't blame Bradley. I just think as a team we should have been better. So it's going to be very tough to come back from the equivalent of 2-0 down. But I do think we can do it if we play to the best of our ability. But if we did play to the best of our ability, we wouldn't be here in the first place. So look, we understand it's going to be a tough game, but I've got a lot of hope. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think we will go through. Look, we'll talk about my match predictions after I go over my team that I'll do in a second, but I really think we could win. But look, in goal I'd have Alan Manis, of course. He's made some big saves in some big games and kept us in games. And ultimately without him we wouldn't be in the position we're in. At the left wing back position, Liam Scales he's been brilliant for us. You have to give him so much credit. He's been super. And as the right wing back, Ronan Finn, captain, leader, legend, he's been great as well. So they're my two wing backs. In defence, Stephen Bradley's unsure, from what I've heard, if Lee Grace will be able to play. I heard that a few days ago, so I'm not too sure now. But I have Lopez, Hoare, and Joey O'Brien in the defence. If Grace was able, I'd probably have him on the bench because I don't want to risk anything if he has a small injury. But yeah. So going into the midfield, the two centre midfielders, I'd have Gary O'Neill, who I think has been really good for us, and Dylan Watts, who I think has played a lot better than I would have expected at the start of the season. And the season before that, last season, he played really well. He's becoming a top player in the league. And on the left, I'd have Richie Towell, and on the right, I'd have Graham Burke. I'd say I'd have Graham Burke and Richie there, and then probably leave Danny Mandrew on the bench for coming on as kind of a super sub. And then up front, Rory Gaffney, who I think has been playing a lot better than I would have expected. And the same thing with Aaron Green as Danny Mandrew. Yeah, so that's my team. Now, in my opinion, if we play this team and everyone plays to their full ability, I think it will be 2-0 I think it'll be 1-0 going into halftime, and then nearer to the end, not last minute, but nearer to the end, make it 2-0. And I think in extra time it will stay level, and I think we'll win it on penalties. Now, I'm trying not to be biased here. But as a neutral, I could understand thinking I was biased. But if I wasn't a Rovers fan, I still think we would. And part of me does think that it's going to be 2-1 to us. I think we'll win the game. There's a lot of fans at Tala. I think that's going to give us a massive boost. But look, I think if we all play to our best ability, I think it'll be 2-0 on the night, and then on penalties we'll win it. But look, that's just my opinion. Feel free to let us know your opinion in the comments below. It would be great if you could like and subscribe. It would help the channel out brilliantly. It would be great as well if you could follow our Twitter at SRFC Fan TV and our Instagram, Shamrock Rovers Fan TV. And we'll see you all next time. Come on the hoops!